I'm Terry Oracle. This is a review of the 2024 Lunar Calendar, Seasonal Diary for the Northern Hemisphere. Obviously, you can get it for Southern Hemisphere if you're so inclined. It is by Stacy DeMarco by Rockpool Publishing. Your most powerful annual magical companion is here. I'm glad. I didn't have a single magical companion before this. So I'm glad to have one that's here, and it is the most powerful one. Oh, how is this done here? So you have an extra piece of paper that's blank. On the other end, you have an extra piece of paper that's blank. Okay, so after that, we're full in, boys, for the 2024 Lunar Calendar Seasonal Diary. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Reminds me of the Tarot of the Great Outdoors. Not saying they're related. I'm not saying they're related, but that's really similar. You look at that, and you look at that, and then you look at that. That's pretty similar. Is this illustration by Charisse Stieber? I don't think they're related. It is mighty similar, I gotta say. All right, let's take a look at this. We get the calendar, obviously, a little bit of 2024 stuff, and then we convert it into a weekly calendar. We have Wheel of the Year. We have diary places where we can put journaling, which is really cool. So there we go. Here's your 2024. Then you have how to use this particular diary, acknowledgements, amazing art cover by somebody completely different. Still very pretty. Reminds me of the Great Outdoors, but still very pretty. It's not the same. All right, how to use this diary. It does have your moons in the weekly section, which I think is cool. We have about spellcraft. So if you want a little about the spiritual path, scientific, the top 5 casting tips, relax, don't worry, spell casting made easy, spell timings in related to the moon cycle. So here we have the moon phase timings right there. That's really handy. That is really, really, really handy. Special notes, all right, all times are New York Eastern special moon events. It tells your moon events here. What the moon phases mean. So you get a definition of what a full moon, waning moon, waxing, etc. We have tides, high tide, low tide. Then we have astrological correspondences for the key moon phases, which is great. So let's look over here. We got Virgo for the February, a little bit of that. April, July, here's your September, Virgo, and Pisces. And then we have a breakdown, more or less, of what do the astrological signs mean? Virgo, that's me. Great timing for magical workings, okay? Concerning getting or keeping a job. I've kept a job pretty good. Exams, I'm really good at exams. Purification, clearing, and detoxing. That ain't me. That ain't me at all. All right, keeping a job. Yeah, I mean, I'm going on 30 years. The Wheel of the Year, we have elements and directions, which is nice. So we have Earth, North, the definition. We have Wheel of the Year over there. So you have Halloween down here. You have spring equinox. You have May Day, etc. The moon in our body. So we have a definition of kind of hair, growing your hair, weight balance. Only thing I balance is a ho-ho into my mouth. The lunar return, very cool. Deities of the moon. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We have lunar energy and crystals, which is excellent. So cleansing, leave your crystals here and there, solar energy. The moon and plants. Full moon within the source, perfect time to plant seeds. starting your year positively. Definitely something I need to do. Need to get some goals out there. Getting clear about 2024. Oh, here's your journaling aspect. I love this. And we're not even like partially in this thing. Sorry, I'm like dragging this out, but this is great. What are my needs? What am I devoted to right now? And the steps I will take each month. I like that. A New Year's gateway jump, a gateway ritual. And then we get into the beautiful artwork split into sort of beginning of the month. What would I like to create? What are the important dates this month? Boreas, God of the month, January. We have the spell for power. And then we go into the weekly thing, right? So it shows the phase of the moon, shows that we're waning. And then you get into the waning Wednesday, waning Sunday, what have you. And then we go week to week. On the right and left side, you do have it color-coded. So you have like January here, you have March over here. So as you flip through, it's color-coded, which I like. We have full moon in Virgo on Saturday, February the 24th. Really like that. And I also kind of like that it has a little calendar here that shows you the week. So this is the week, where it's located within the week for these 2 pages. So that's excellent. And then we get in to do that with each month. We have very pretty graphics. We have March, and with March, we get introduced into the springtime, a spring seed ritual, Wheel of the Year. So we have Ostara. Probably butchering that, I'm sorry. Anyway, so you keep going. We have a lady with an umbrella for April, little April showers. We have a God of the month, April. We have a spell for healing, Wheel of the Year. And we go into that. And we just kind of parse through that for the rest of the months. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Fall blessing for change. We have a goddess of the month for September. We have invocation for happiness. Wheel of the Year. We got the fall equinox. And then again, we have the remainder of kind of what you want to do or journaling throughout the year. At the end of here, we have my achievements and highlights. Basically summarize it up. What did I do good? What did I do poorly? Notes and musings about that. The moon phases with the universal time chart. And then resources. You can get websites here and what have you. And then about the author. So again, very cool. Overall, man, this is a 10 out of 10. Let's see, what is the MSRP for this thing? MSRP for this thing is 20 bucks. Obviously get it on sale, 15 bucks, what have you. I like that it comes with a built-in bookmark as well. So you have a built-in bookmark, so you can kind of bookmark where you're at. And that is embedded into the end here. So if I'm in June, go ahead and bookmark it, close it up. The bookmark is very pretty and matches the inside color of that. Overall, 10 out of 10, man. This is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me know what you think about the 2024 lunar calendar and seasonal diary. I'll get you a page count on here. This has got to be like 300 pages. The pages aren't numbered, but it has got to be Nike. What if Adidas is in here as well? This has got to be 300 pages. This thing is massive. Anyway, so here's kind of a thickness look at it. It is a mighty thick book, and well done. The binding is well done too. I like how it's not a book, but it is, bound to where you can lay flat, and that really works for me. In addition, I think the pictures are really done well. That's interesting. Kind of has an Eastern time for everything. So if you're not in Eastern time, you're going to have to translate it over. But that is really cool. Like, you just want to keep a diary. You want to keep a journal. of kind of what you're doing, how you're doing it throughout the year. This is going to be top of the line. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about the 2024 lunar calendar and seasonal diary.